Welcome back to my YouTube channel Royal FC Coins. And today we will take you on an incredible historical journey into one of the most remarkable coins in the history of the Philippines, the 2 Piso 1985 coin. This coin holds a very important place in the evolution of modern Philippine currency, not only as a denomination but also as a political, economic, and cultural symbol during a time of great transition in the country. The year 1985 was a time of tension, uncertainty, and national awakening in the Philippines as the country was nearing the end of the Marcos regime, with major shifts in governance, public sentiment, and national direction brewing in the background. This coin is not simply a unit of currency. It is a mirror to a historic moment in Philippine society where money was not only used to transact but also to represent power, progress, and public identity. The 2 Piso 1985 coin features the powerful and bold image of Andres Bonifacio, the father of the Philippine Revolution, and a figure deeply embedded in the nationalist spirit and fight for independence from colonial rule. The choice of Bonifacio on the obverse side of the coin was highly symbolic, as it represented the voice of the masses, the courage to resist, and the legacy of action and bravery that defined the Philippine revolutionary struggle. His figure facing forward, with firm expression, wearing the traditional camisa chino and holding a bulo, carries with it the iconography of resistance, pride, and sacrifice. Unlike more intellectual figures like Rizal, Bonifacio's imagery speaks directly to grassroots activism and direct action, which in 1985 held a powerful relevance to the political climate of the country. On the reverse side of the coin is the denomination 2 Piso displayed boldly, as well as the official seal of the Central Bank of the Philippines. This design was part of the Flora and Fauna series, which had both monetary and educational purposes, aiming to promote national pride through native species and important historical figures. The 2 Piso 1985 coin was minted in copper nickel-clad steel with a diameter of 31 millimeters and a weight of 14.6 grams, giving it a strong presence both physically and visually. Its large size and solid build meant it was not just easily recognizable but also felt significant in the hand, reminding users that this was a coin of substance and weight, both literally and symbolically. It was circulated widely across the country, from urban commercial districts to rural towns and provinces, and it became part of everyday life, used in buses, jeepneys, markets, schools, and businesses. Its presence was constant and its design was memorable, which is why even today many people recall it with a sense of nostalgia and patriotic emotion. During the mid-1980s, coin design in the Philippines was undergoing a shift, reflecting the desire to move away from colonial and Western influences and towards a stronger focus on national identity and internal strength. This was also a time when makes this coin even more fascinating is the variety of minting characteristics that appear across different circulated and uncirculated pieces. While the design remained consistent across the year, there are known examples of weak strikes, misaligned dies, doubling, and planchet irregularities that give some coins additional value among collectors, especially when preserved in high-grade condition through certified grading services such as PCGs and NGC. This video will guide you through the complete identification of genuine 2 Piso 1985 coins, how to evaluate condition, grade, and authenticity, how to avoid fakes, and how to preserve your coin for future collection or investment purposes. We will also explore the deeper symbolism behind the use of Andres Bonifacio in Philippine currency and how his image has evolved in other coins, metals, banknotes, and monuments over time, giving you a broader context on his impact on national consciousness. We will include expert opinions, insights from veteran numismatists, historical analyses, and even commentary from people who remember using this coin in their daily lives. All of this helps us build a living history around the coin, transforming it from a static object into a story that breathes and connects generations. As we explore the broader 1985 socio-political landscape, we will also understand why coinage was so carefully designed to send subtle messages about unity, strength, and identity in a time of unrest. Through this analysis, we will connect the dots between coin design, economic policy, political narrative, and national psychology. The 2 Piso 1985 Coin is a perfect case study of how currency acts as a tool not just for economy but for education, culture, and unity, and even resistance depending on how it is used and understood. As we go deeper into the 2-hour exploration of this coin, we will also compare it to other coins from the same period, analyze its market trends over time, assess its global interest in numismatic circles, and demonstrate how you can build a coin collection that includes this historic piece while connecting it to a broader set of themes from the past to the present and into the future. We will also look into auction data, collector insights, rare error pieces, and how this coin has performed in online marketplaces over the past decade, helping you understand its value not just in pesos but in memory, in meaning, and in legacy. Whether you are a collector, a historian, a coin enthusiast, or simply someone interested in the stories behind the objects we touch every day, this video will give you the full, immersive experience into one of the most powerful coins ever issued in the Philippines, the 2 Piso 1985. So stay tuned and join me as we unlock every detail, every meaning, and every lesson behind this remarkable coin, only here on Royal FC Coins, where the past lives in your pocket and history shines in metal.
So coins that are most valuable than you think. Don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these. So please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this top one. Today we have something truly. We're diving into the fascinating world of coinage, specifically the 1997 5 Piso. You might think that ours are just another common coin in your pocket, but trust me, the 1997 5 Piso has a hidden story and a potential treasure value that might just surprise you. Today's video, we're going to take a deep dive into the history, design, rarity, and the real. The Philippine currency system has its roots in the pre-colonial barter system before foreign influences introduced standardized money during the Spanish colonial era in the 16th century. The Philippines adopted the Spanish monetary system using copper, silver, and gold coins such as the cob coins Maquina, and later the Mexican peso and Spanish Filipino coins. These coins circulated widely across the archipelago and influenced trade and commerce during this period, with the galleon trade connecting the Philippines to Mexico and the rest of the world. The Spanish introduced the peso fuerte and the peso duro, establishing a more structured currency system in the country. As the Philippines transitioned from Spanish rule to American colonization in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the monetary system changed once again under the American administration. The Philippine peso was formally established as the country's official currency with the introduction of silver and nickel coins minted in the United States. The Philippine peso was pegged to the US dollar, ensuring stability and consistency in the monetary system. The American era saw the production of high-quality coins bearing intricate designs with influences from both American and Filipino artistry, featuring national symbols and figures. After World War II and the granting of Philippine independence in 1946, the country took full control of its currency system, leading to multiple redesigns and new coin series. The first major post-independence coinage was the English series 1958 - 1967, followed by the Filipino series 1967 - 1974, and then the Ang Bagong Lipunan (ABL) series 1975 to 1982, which reflected the political and economic climate of the time. In 1983, the Flora and Fauna series was introduced, featuring Filipino heroes and indigenous plants and animals. This series aimed to emphasize national identity and cultural heritage, while the 5 Peso 1997 coin belongs to the BSP series, which was first introduced in 1995 and was in circulation until 2017. The Banco Central NG Pilipinas BSP initiated this coin series to modernize Philippine coinage, enhance security features, and address issues of counterfeiting and coin usability. The 5 peso BSP coin was minted in 1995-1997, and subsequent years with its distinctive design, and features the obverse side of the coin prominently displays the profile of Emilio Aguinaldo, the first president of the Philippines and a key figure in the Philippine Revolution against Spanish rule. His image symbolizes national independence and sovereignty, reminding Filipinos of the country's struggle for freedom. The reverse side of the coin showcases the central bank seal, along with the denomination and year of minting. One of the defining characteristics of the 5 peso 1997 coin is its material composition and size. The coin is made of copper-nickel alloy, which gives it a distinct golden color and durability. It has a diameter of 23.5 millimeters and a thickness of 1.85 millimeters. Designed for easy. The introduction of the BSP series, including the 5 peso 1997 coin, was met with mixed reactions from the public. While the modernization effort was welcomed by many, others criticized the design changes and the reduction in intricate details on the coins. Some collectors felt that the new coins lacked the artistic depth and uniqueness of earlier series. However, the BSP defended the design choices by highlighting the need for standardized coin sizes, enhanced security features, and improved durability. Throughout the years, the 5 peso 1997 coin has played a crucial role in everyday transactions used in transportation fares, small purchases, and vending machines. It has become a staple in the daily lives of Filipinos, making it one of the most commonly circulated denominations. However, with the rise of digital payments, mobile wallets, and inflationary pressures, lower denomination coins have gradually become less essential in urban areas, leading to discussions about the possible phase-out of smaller coins in the near future. From a numismatic perspective, the 5 peso 1997 coin holds value among collectors, especially those focusing on modern Philippine coinage. Certain variations and minting errors can significantly increase the coin's worth in the collector's market. For example, misaligned strikes, double die errors, and off-center minting are considered rare numismatic finds that can command higher prices among enthusiasts. Some collectors specifically seek out uncirculated or proof versions of the coin which are well preserved and free from the usual wear and tear seen in everyday circulation. The economic and historical significance of the 5 peso 1997 coin extends beyond its monetary function. It serves as a representation of a pivotal period in Philippine history, a time when the country was transitioning into the 21st century, implementing financial reforms. And as we examine the long and complex history of the 5 peso 1997 Philippine coin, we see how a simple piece of metal carries layers of history, technological advancements, economic policies, and cultural symbolism. From its origins in Spanish colonial coinage to its role in modern Philippine commerce, this coin tells a story of resilience, transformation, and adaptation. Its significance lies not only in its practical usage, but also in its role as a historical artifact that reflects the changing tides of Philippine history. Whether you are a numismatist, a historian, or simply someone curious about the past, every coin has a story to tell. And the 5 peso 1997 coin is no exception. Thank you for joining me today on Royal FC Coins for this in-depth exploration of the 5 peso 1997 Philippine coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more numismatic content. Let me know in the comments below if you have any rare coins you'd like me to cover in future videos. Until next time, keep collecting and keep exploring the fascinating history of currency around the world. To our channel, Royal FC Coin History. As you knew, the old is gold, but these rare 1 peso coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one. Of them you're lucky if you have one of these. So please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this top 1. Today we have something truly special for all you treasure hunters out there. We're diving into the fascinating world coinage. Specifically the 2003 1 Piso. You might think that just another common coin in your pocket, but trust me, the 2003 1 Piso coin has a hidden story and a potential treasure value that might just surprise you. Today's video we're going to take a deep dive into the history, design, rarity, and the history of Philippine currency dates back to the pre-colonial period when early Filipinos engaged in a barter system using gold beads and metal gongs as mediums of exchange. When the Spanish colonized the Philippines in the 16th century, they introduced coins such as the cob coins Maquina, Spanish pesos, and the Mexican silver dollar, which became the dominant currency during the galleon trade era as the Philippines became a significant trading hub in Asia. These foreign coins circulated widely throughout the archipelago and influenced the monetary system. During the American occupation in the early 20th century, the Philippine peso was officially established as the country's currency, backed by the United States dollar. American-era coins featured designs that combined both Filipino national symbols and American influence, and were minted in silver and nickel materials. When the Philippines gained independence in 1946, the country took full control of its monetary system, leading to the production of its own coins. The first major series was the English series, 1958-1967, followed by the Filipino series, 1967, 1974, and later the Angbagong Lipunan ABL series, 1975-1982, reflecting the socio-political and economic conditions of the time. In 1983, the Flora and Fauna series was introduced, emphasizing Philippine wildlife and historical figures, but in 1995 the Bangko Sentral NG Pilipinas BSP series was launched, featuring updated designs and modern security features. This series aimed to create a more practical and efficient coinage system, ensuring durability and usability in everyday transactions. The Piso coin, which had been in circulation since 1972, continued to evolve throughout these series, adapting to economic and design changes. The Piso 2003 coin belongs to the BSP series and features the profile of José Rizal on the obverse side. Rizal was a national hero whose writings and actions inspired the Philippine Revolution against Spanish rule. He remains a symbol of Filipino identity and intellectual independence, making him a fitting figure for the Piso coin. The reverse side of the coin displays the new BSP logo along with the denomination and minting year. This updated design was part of a broader effort by the Bangko Sentral NG Pilipinas to modernize the country's currency while maintaining historical and cultural significance. The Piso 2003 coin was minted in nickel-plated steel, giving it a silver appearance and a more durable composition compared to earlier versions made from copper-nickel alloys. The decision to use nickel-plated steel was influenced by economic factors, as it reduced production costs while maintaining the coin's structural integrity. The diameter of the Piso 2003 coin is 24 with a thickness of 1.85 millimeters, making it a standard size for easy recognition and use in vending machines, public transportation, and daily transactions. One of the notable aspects of the Piso 2003 coin is its widespread circulation. It became one of the most commonly used coins in the Philippines due to inflation and the increasing cost of goods and services. The 1 peso coin became essential in everyday transactions, particularly in jeepney fares, sari-sari store purchases, and bus rides. Its durability ensured that it remained in circulation for years serving as an indispensable part of the Philippine monetary system. From a numismatic perspective, certain variations of the Piso 2003 coin have become valuable among collectors. Minting errors such as double strikes, off-center strikes and die cracks can increase the coin's worth significantly. Some collectors actively seek out these rare variations, which makes the Piso 2003 coin a subject of interest in the numismatic community. Coins in uncirculated or proof condition are also highly valued, especially if they have been well preserved and free from damage caused by circulation. Another interesting aspect of the Piso 2003 coin is its transition period leading to the introduction of the new generation currency, NGC, coin series in 2017 as the BSP worked towards creating a more advanced and secure coinage system. The older BSP series, including the 2003 Piso coin, began to be phased out in favor of new designs with enhanced security features and improved usability. The transition to the NGC series marked another milestone in the evolution of Philippine currency, showcasing advancements in minting technology and design philosophy. However, despite the introduction of new coins, older versions like the Piso 2003 coin continue to hold numismatic and historical value. Many collectors and enthusiasts recognize these coins as important artifacts that represent a specific era in Philippine economic history. The Piso 2003 coin stands as a reminder of the changing dynamics of Philippine currency, reflecting the economic conditions, technological progress, and cultural heritage of the time. As we analyze the significance of the Piso 2003 coin, we see that it is more than just a medium of exchange. It is a piece of history, a reflection of national identity, and an important element in the study of numismatics. Its role in daily commerce, its durability, and its place in the broader history of Philippine coinage make it an essential topic for collectors, historians, and enthusiasts alike. Thank you for joining me today on Royal FC Coins for this detailed exploration of the Piso 2003 Philippine coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. For more in-depth numismatic content, let me know in the comments below if you have any rare coins you would like me to discuss in future videos. Until next time, keep collecting and keep exploring the rich history of currency around the world. To Royal FC Coins, the channel where we uncover the fascinating stories behind coins from around the world, explore rare and historic coins, and celebrate the cultural and economic value they represent. Today we turn our focus to the 1 Piso 2010 Philippine coin, a widely circulated, deeply meaningful piece of currency that not only served millions in their daily lives, but also reflects the economic transitions and cultural identity of the Philippines in the early 21st century. To fully understand the 1 Piso 2010 coin, we must begin by tracing the broader history of Philippine currency and how the modern peso evolved from a series of foreign influences, native exchanges, and national reforms. The earliest forms of money in the Philippines existed before colonial times, in the form of barter rings, gold piloncitos, and other indigenous mediums of exchange. The arrival of the Spanish in the 16th century introduced European-style coins into the local economy, beginning with Spanish reales and silver coins from Mexico, which became a cornerstone of trade across Asia and the Americas through the Manila-Acapulco galleon trade. In the late 19th century, as the Philippines struggled for independence from Spain and later adjusted to American rule, the currency shifted again. The American era standardized the Philippine peso to the US dollar and introduced coins minted in the United States, featuring national symbols and bilingual inscriptions. These coins established a pattern of design, functionality, and denomination that would influence Philippine coinage for generations. After World War II and full independence in 1946, The Philippines gained full control over its monetary policy and began producing its own coins through the Central Bank of the Philippines. The first post-independence series was the English series, followed by the Filipino series, then came the Ang Bagong Lipunan series, and later the Flora and Fauna series. Each series reflected a change in governance, design, philosophy, and national identity. In 1995, the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas launched the BSP coin series, which included the 1 Piso coin that would eventually evolve into the 2010 version we are focusing on today. This series emphasized modernization, functionality, and anti-counterfeit features. The 1 Piso coin introduced under this series originally featured a profile of Jose Rizal, the Philippine national hero, who became the face of the denomination, starting in 1995 and continuing into the 2000s, including the 2010 issue. The 1 Piso 2010 coin is made of nickel-plated steel, a material chosen for its durability, resistance to corrosion, and cost-effectiveness. This composition gives the coin a distinct silvery appearance and makes it ideal for long-term circulation. The coin has a diameter of 24 millimeters, a thickness of 1.8 millimeters, and a mass of 5.35 grams, making it easily distinguishable in terms of weight and size among other Philippine coins. On the obverse or front side of the 1 Piso 2010 coin, we see the profile of Jose Rizal facing left, his name inscribed in all caps around the rim of the coin. Rizal was a reformist writer, philosopher, and revolutionary, whose works like No Lie Me Tangery and El Filibusterismo inspired generations of Filipinos to seek independence from colonial rule. His face on the coin symbolizes patriotism and national pride, reminding every Filipino who spends a peso of their roots, their sacrifices, and their heroes. On the reverse side of the coin, we see the official logo of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, along with the year of minting and the word Pilipinas, as well as the coin's denomination. This side of the coin emphasizes the stability, authority, and integrity of the central banking system, which plays a critical role in economic development, price stability, and monetary policy in the country. The 1 Piso 2010 coin was minted in high volumes to support the massive demand for small transactions, public transport fares, convenience, store purchases, and daily market exchanges. This coin was literally handled by every Filipino multiple times a day, making it not just a functional tool but a shared national symbol of economic interaction. Despite its ubiquity, the 1 Piso 2010 coin also holds interest for collectors, especially those who study modern-era Philippine coins because of its transitional nature, leading into the eventual release of the new generation currency coin series, which began in 2018. Numismatists often look for variations in strike quality, minting errors, and coin condition that might elevate a common coin into a valuable collector's item. Certain known minting errors on the 1 Piso 2010 coin include misaligned dies, die cracks, and off-center strikes, are rare but highly sought after in the collecting community. Another important element in the story of the 1 Piso 2010 coin is its economic context during this period. The Philippines was experiencing steady GDP growth, a rising middle class, and significant investments in infrastructure and education. The peso had a relatively stable exchange rate, and inflation was moderate, all of which helped the BSP manage coin production effectively, while still adapting to the growing popularity of electronic payments and mobile money. Although the 1 Piso coin remained essential during this decade, economic shifts began to raise questions about the cost efficiency of minting low-value coins, especially in the face of inflation and evolving consumer behaviors. Many began to ask whether coins such as the 1 Piso would eventually be replaced or reduced in usage by cashless systems, digital wallets, or even larger denominations. Still, the 1 Piso 2010 coin holds its place in the timeline of Philippine Monetary development as a coin that not only represents a stable economy, but also connects millions of people through everyday transactions. School children, jeepney drivers, market vendors, office workers, and tourists alike, all relying on this humble yet powerful coin to conduct daily life. In this way, the 1 Piso 2010 coin is more than metal. It is a carrier of national identity, an echo of history, a mirror of economic policy, and a small yet mighty participant in the movement of the nation. It stands as a reminder that coins, while often overlooked, are key artifacts that document a people's journey through time, policy, culture, and innovation. Thank you for joining me today on Royal FC Coins as we explored the full story behind the 1 Piso 2010 Philippine coin. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below if you have a rare coin you want us to feature or a story you'd like us to cover in a future episode. Until next time, keep collecting, keep learning, and keep discovering the hidden stories inside every coin you hold. To my YouTube channel, Royal FC Coins. Today we are going to explore a coin that played a major role in the everyday lives of millions of Filipinos and has now become a key piece in the world of numismatics and historical collecting. The 1 Piso 1995 coin is more than just a monetary instrument. It is a historical artifact that tells the story of an era marked by political change, economic adjustment, and national identity building. The 1 Piso 1995 was issued by the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas as part of the Improved Flora and Fauna series, a series that ran from the mid-1980s through the late 1990s. As an aim to combine national pride, environmental awareness, and currency innovation into a single narrative that would touch the lives of ordinary citizens every day. The 1995 version of the 1 Piso coin featured the image of Jose Rizal, the most iconic hero of the Philippines, whose life and death continue to inspire generations of Filipinos. His portrait faces left unlike earlier coinage, and his name is inscribed clearly to emphasize the identity of the national hero, whose advocacy for education, truth, and non-violent reform remain central themes in Filipino consciousness. The reverse side of the coin displays the denomination, along with the seal of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, symbolizing the authority and legitimacy of the institution that governs the nation's currency. The coin is struck in copper-nickel, a strong and resilient alloy designed to withstand circulation while preserving clarity of detail for extended periods of time. The coin measures 25 millimeters in diameter, weighs approximately 6 grams, and carries a reeded edge, which was a security feature meant to prevent counterfeiting during a time when coin forgeries were becoming more common due to rising metal values and economic uncertainties. When we talk about the history of the 1 Piso 1995, we must also understand the broader context of the Philippines during the mid-1990s, as the country was undergoing rapid changes in governance, trade policies, and international relations, having emerged from the dictatorship years and transitioning into a more open and democratic society. The government was trying to stabilize the economy, reduce inflation, and modernize infrastructure. During this time, the role of currency became a visual and physical representation of these changes. The 1 Piso 1995 was not just a medium of exchange, it was a token of reform, stability, and identity. This coin was widely circulated across the country, from major cities to remote islands. It was used for jeepney fares, street food, school supplies, and basic commodities, embedding itself into the rhythm of daily life. As such, it holds a deep nostalgic value for many people today, reminding them of a time when life was simpler and the peso coin held more buying power. The coin was minted in large quantities to meet national demand, and because of that, it is relatively common in circulation. However, what makes the 1 Piso 1995 coin especially interesting for collectors is the existence of various minting errors and rare varieties, which include misaligned dies, doubled images, weak strikes, and even planchet Anomalies: some of these rare era coins can fetch significantly higher values in the numismatic market, especially if they are in uncirculated or near mint condition, and have been graded by respected institutions like PCGS or NGC. Grading plays a major role in determining the market value of coins, and understanding how to spot grading criteria is essential for any serious collector. We will go in depth into how coins are graded, what to look for, how to preserve them, and how to verify authenticity. In a market that is increasingly affected by counterfeit coins and online scams, the one Piso 1995 also has international appeal, as collectors from across Asia, Europe, and North America have shown interest in Philippine coins, especially those from the 1990s, due to their artistic design, historical relevance, and low cost of entry. This coin also stands as a case study in monetary evolution, as it would later be replaced by newer coins with updated designs and enhanced security features. This transition marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in Philippine coinage. But for those who lived through the 1990s, the one Piso 1995 remains a powerful symbol of that decade's spirit and character. In this video, we will also explore the production process behind this coin, how dies are created, how blanks are prepared, how strikes are executed, and how quality control systems work in the coin minting facilities of the Banco Central ng Pilipinas. We will talk to experts in minting metallurgy, history, and economics to gain multiple perspectives on what makes this coin unique, from technical analysis of the metal content to historical interpretation of the symbols used on the coin. Every detail tells a part of the story. We will look at how this coin fits into the global coinage trends of the 1990s, how it compares to coins from neighboring Southeast Asian countries, and how it reflects Filipino values and identity in its design consciousness. We will also highlight collector communities, events, exhibitions, and online forums where the one Piso 1995 is discussed, traded, and displayed, giving you a chance to connect with like-minded enthusiasts and deepen your own numismatic journey. This video will serve as both an educational resource and a tribute to a coin that represents a chapter in Philippine history that should not be forgotten. So prepare to explore the story of the one Piso 1995 in full depth, from historical context and technical details to collector insights and cultural significance, as we bring you another in-depth coin story here at Royal FC Coins, where history lives in metal and every coin tells a timeless story. The one Piso 2000, a coin that has captured the attention of collectors, investors, historians, and curious minds alike for over 2 decades. This coin may seem like a simple unit of currency, but behind its metallic surface lies a rich and layered story involving economic transitions, historical symbolism, production anomalies, political timelines, national identity, and the evolving role of physical money in a rapidly modernizing society. To truly appreciate the one Piso 2000 coin, we must first understand the broader landscape of Philippine coinage at the turn of the millennium, a time when the Banco Central ng Pilipinas was actively redesigning and reshaping the image of the Philippine economy through its currency. By the year 2000, the country was experiencing significant shifts in its financial and political systems, recovering from the effects of the 1997 Asian financial crisis, while also preparing for deeper integration into the global market. During this era, the release of coins such as the one Piso 2000 was more than just a monetary update. It was a deliberate act of national branding that reflected aspirations, hopes, and stability in a time of regional uncertainty. The one Piso 2000 coin bears the image of Dr. Jose Rizal, the most revered national hero of the Philippines. A symbol of intellect, sacrifice, reform, and independence, his presence on the coin serves as a reminder of the nation's historical struggle for sovereignty and the enduring values that guide its people to this day. The decision to keep Rizal on the obverse side of the coin signaled continuity and unity across generations, a cultural anchor in a rapidly transforming environment, while the reverse side of the coin features the denomination and the seal of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, representing official state authority over monetary instruments and reminding the public of the institutional backbone of the economy. This design choice ties the emotional historical legacy of Rizal with the administrative and fiscal power of the central bank, creating a powerful visual narrative of heritage and governance. But the story of this coin goes even deeper when we examine its physical characteristics and how they changed over time. The 1 Piso 2000 was minted using nickel-plated steel, a shift from previous compositions and part of a larger effort to streamline production costs and ensure durability. The coin measures 23 millimeters in diameter and weighs around 5.35 grams, making it ideal for everyday transactions but also convenient for long-term storage and collection. This balance of utility and collectability is what gives the coin its wide appeal to both general public and seasoned numismatists. Beyond its standard issue, the 1 Piso 2000 coin is especially famous among collectors due to the existence of known minting errors. These include double die obverse misaligned strikes off center mintings and even variations in edge reading. Each of these errors adds to the uniqueness of individual coins, transforming a common object into a rare treasure. The coin was minted in large quantities, but due to these small inconsistencies, some pieces have become highly sought after in auctions and coin exchanges, commanding prices far beyond their original face value, making the 1 Piso 2000 both an economic curiosity and an artistic rarity. As we continue exploring this coin, we uncover its role in daily life, how it moved through hands in marketplaces, transport systems, stores, schools, and homes, becoming a small yet constant part of millions of Filipino lives. It served not only as a means of transaction, but also as a silent witness to everyday struggles, celebrations, and moments of ordinary life. As we transition into the 21st century, this coin represents a nostalgic link to a time before digital transactions, before smartphones and cashless systems, before the fast-paced world of e-wallets and QR codes. It holds memories of jeepney fares, sari store purchases, school allowances, and simple joys tied to the rhythm of life in the early 2000s. To create a truly full picture of the 1 Piso 2000, we also need to understand how it fits into global numismatics and the collecting habits of Filipinos and international collectors alike. We explore how this coin is valued in different countries, how grading institutions like PCGS and NGC certify its condition and authenticity, and how social media and online forums have become platforms for sharing discoveries, building communities, and educating the next generation of coin enthusiasts. We also look into the economics of coin collecting, how rarity, demand, and historical context determine the value of a coin, how prices fluctuate in response to market interest, and how collectors make decisions about which coins to keep, trade, or sell. And in this specific case, we will provide a breakdown of how to identify genuine errors, what features to look for, how to avoid counterfeits, and how to properly store and protect your 1 Piso 2000 coin for long-term value preservation. This journey would not be complete without voices from the community, so we will include insights and interviews from experts, hobbyists, dealers, and historians, all of whom have developed their own connections and interpretations of this iconic coin. Through their stories, we gain more than facts, we gain perspective, an appreciation for a small object that carries a big history. We explore myths and legends that have grown around the coin, including stories of supernatural luck, hidden codes, and mysterious disappearances, giving us a glimpse into the imagination and folklore that often surrounds objects of national importance. Finally, we reflect on the legacy of the 1 Piso 2000, what it meant in its time, what it means today, and what it will mean for future generations.
Back to my YouTube channel Royal FC Coins. Today we are going to take a deep and extensive journey into the world of Philippine coinage as we explore the complete historical background of the 1 Piso 2011 coin, a coin that represents a very important point in the transition of the country as modern currency design and philosophy, a coin that emerged during the early years of the new generation currency coin series, which was introduced to strengthen security features, increase durability, and modernize the look and feel of the Philippine peso coins while maintaining strong connections to national identity and pride. The 1 Piso 2011 coin holds a very unique place in Philippine history because it marked the end of the old designs and the beginning of a new era in coinage, featuring updated imagery, enhanced metal composition, and new symbolic meaning that would reflect a country moving into the digital age and closer integration with the global economy. To understand the story of the 1 Piso 2011 coin, we need to look at the economic context of the Philippines during that period, where the government through the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas sought to stabilize inflation, encourage investment, enhance the circulation of physical currency, and prepare for the eventual adoption of more digital financial services while still preserving the vital role of coins in everyday cash transactions. The 1 Piso coin remained essential for daily transportation purchases, small-scale business, and retail markets, which meant the coin had to be durable, practical, and resistant to counterfeiting. This coin was issued under the authority of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas and featured the image of Dr. Jose Rizal, the Filipino national hero, on the obverse side. A portrait that symbolizes wisdom, freedom, sacrifice, and education. His presence on the coin reinforces the importance of history, patriotism, and integrity in the Filipino identity, while the reverse side of the coin features the logo of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas and the denomination value, both designed to reflect the modern institution responsible for regulating the monetary system of the country. This balance between historical reverence and institutional authority gives the coin a dual message of remembering the past while securing the future. The 1 Piso 2011 coin is made of nickel-plated steel, a shift from the earlier copper, nickel, or other alloys used in previous years. Designed for longer durability, lower cost, and resistance to corrosion, the coin has a diameter of 24 millimeters, weighs about 5.35 grams, and features a smooth edge instead of a reeded one, which was a significant design choice aimed at creating uniformity across the new coin series and distinguishing it from older coins in circulation. During this time, the coin was widely distributed throughout the country and played an essential role in the monetary ecosystem, from transportation to sari-sari stores, from school canteens to wet markets, and was part of the physical experience of the Philippine economy in action day after day across provinces, islands, and cities. This coin passed through millions of hands, carrying with it a story of productivity, exchange, and survival for collectors. The 1 Piso 2011 coin offers both a common version and several interesting varieties, especially when it comes to errors and production differences that occurred during the early stages of the new generation currency rollout. Some of these include die clashes, weak strikes, slightly off-center mintings, and even misaligned dies. These small variations make certain specimens more valuable to collectors, especially those that are in uncirculated condition or those that have been professionally graded and certified by institutions like PCGs or NGC. In this video, we will go deep into identifying genuine coins versus counterfeit ones, a growing issue especially in high-traffic urban areas. We will explore the most common counterfeit signs, how to check metal composition, magnet tests, weight measurements, and edge details. We will also look into the economics of coin production, the decision-making of BSP in terms of metal choice and design strategy, and how these decisions reflect both internal national goals and external global coinage trends. You will also learn about how this coin fits within the broader history of Philippine money, how it connects to the coins before it, and how it prepared the way for later versions in 2017 and beyond. We will trace its place in numismatic collections across Asia and the world and compare how it performs in value and rarity compared to other coins in the same series. We will feature interviews and insights from coin collectors, local dealers, historians, economists, and everyday citizens who share their memories and knowledge about this coin and its role in the real economy. We will explore how the coin has appeared in media culture, digital marketplaces, and collector forums, and how it has evolved from being just a spending tool to becoming a collectible item worth preserving and passing on through generations. You will also learn how to store, protect, grade, and display your 1 Piso 2011 coin properly, including tips on storage containers, humidity control, handling with gloves, and more. We will break down the journey of this coin, from mint to pocket, from circulation to collection, and from daily use to historical preservation. All of this and more will be covered in this 2-hour deep dive documentary-style video, designed to educate, inspire, and empower you as a viewer and collector. So whether you are a seasoned numismatist, a new hobbyist, a student of history, or just someone who loves coins and their stories, this video is for you as we celebrate the story of the 1 Piso 2011 coin here on Royal FC Coins, where every coin has a voice, every detail has meaning, and every peso has a legacy to tell.